I'm nervous, you know, I'm a very private person, and I think it's gonna be hard, right? I don't know what kind of background work that he's done on me. It's intimidating. You know what, I'm ready. I'm in a good place in my life. I'm just gonna be myself and let it all hang out.
Nicole Scherzinger is one of the biggest global megastars on planet Earth. But do we know the real Nicole Scherzinger? No, we don't. But we're about to know the real Nicole Scherzinger. It's Unreal Lives.
I feel good. I feel good.
Nicole Scherzinger, welcome to Unreal Lives.
Thank you, Greg James. I'm really, I'm honored that you asked me to be here today. Thank you.
Let's start at the beginning. You grew up in Grimsby. Mm-hmm. What's the best thing about Grimsby?
The pork pies. They're delicious. I love pork in all forms, and it doesn't get any better than pork in a pie. Also, for me, Grimsby, it's homey, you know, it's real.
It is authentic, Grimsby,
It's real, and yeah.
You mentioned the pork pies.
Yeah.
Now, actually, your father, Alf Scherzinger, was the pork pie king.
Yeah, Alf, good old Alfie. We used to call him King Porky.
There was a famous advert as well for the pork pies. It was a radio advert, wasn't it, that they sang sort of a little song about them. Do you remember it?
Yeah. Porky's in your mouth. Succulent.
It's quite a racy advert, wasn't it?
It was the truth. It was like subliminal as well, because they were like, wow, I want Porky's in my mouth.
Yeah.
It's succulent.
Grimsby has a very distinctive accent, and now you have clearly lost your accent, but you must be able to do it quite easily.
Well, it's like when I go home to Grimsby, we're to visit, you know, Uncle Alfie, King Porky, as we like to call him. It comes back naturally. I find that like when I'm there, it's the accent is like it's got more quality when I'm with my family.
Well, it's quite Londony.
Yeah,
isn't it?
with him, things like that.
Yeah. And also, there were lots of slang from Grimsby. You use different words for different things, like bananas in Grimsby aren't known as bananas, they're known as...
Bambies.
Bambies. So you'd have
Bambies. Bambies.
Bambies.
Bambies.
Okay, yeah,
Throw a bit of Bambi.
What was the word for, you got a weird word for bath as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
What was that? It was a
Knickerpoodle.
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 I'm gonna run upstairs and run myself a knickerpoodle.
Oh!
Yeah. Might have a Bambi in the bar and a knickerpoodle. Okay. Moving on nicely to your love life. When you were 17, you fell in love with a footballer from the local area.
Yeah.
He played for Grimsby Town.
Wow, I didn't know you knew that.
Here he is. What was his name?
God. Jem.
Jem, who played for Grimsby.
I used to call him Jem is outrageous.
Jem is outrageous?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jem is outrageous. What position did he play in the football team?
He played quarter outfield.
The quarter outfield player Jem is outrageous for Grimsby Town.
He would be out there on the courts and fields and...
the football court.
Yeah. He'd be out there on the football court.
Now, you met him at a game because you were in the crowd watching.
Yes.
Weren't you? And how did it all come about? Were you like, shouting at him? Or?
Yeah, I was just like, you're going the wrong way, that way. And he was like, together we are gonna make a great team.
And you did make a great team. You were essentially the Posh and Becks of Grimsby.
Yeah, there we are.
There you are at the station.
You know what I loved about him the most? His freckles.
Yeah. One of the things I really loved about Jem is his incredibly long arm that he has.
It's what made him so talented in many ways.
It's what drew you to him.
Yeah, he had a really long arm.
He's a really handsome guy.
He had a really nice, long, strong arm.
Then heartbreak. Well, more specifically, you broke his heart, didn't you? You had to leave.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to leave because I couldn't take it anymore.
Well, Jem is probably watching today, so if you want to give a little message to him just to say hi, then I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Jem is outrageous. I miss that arm. That really long arm. Had some good memories with that one.
Let's move it along to one of your closest friends. We have a message from someone you know very well.
Okay.
Hey Greg, hey Nicole. Nicole, you're an honorary Brit, but I know, well, I'm not sure you know what it is to get honoured in unreal life. This is a big deal. I'm so happy for you. Greg, Nicole doesn't know this, but the first time I saw her, she was starring in the West End in a play that she wrote, produced and performed in herself as a one-woman show. It's amazing, you should ask her about that. But listen, like I said, congratulations, Nicole. Big love.
Ah, it's lovely, isn't it? Lovely Dermot. So he first saw you on the West End, where you had written a show about a very famous person.
Yes.
Who was that person?
Peonies.
Peonies.
Yes. Peonies Papote.
Right, and what drew you to Peonies Papote?
She was a radical. She was all about female empowerment, feminism. I call the one woman play PPP.
Right.
Short for Proud Punani Power.
Yeah.
Actually, it was PPP, Proud Punani Power of Peonies Pepperoni.
She changed her name halfway through.
I forgot about the pepperoni part.
Okay, so PPP was a groundbreaking musical.
Yeah.
What was your favourite song in that show?
You Can't Have My Pepperoni.
Okay, because that was quite catchy. I think that was the one that went to Christmas #1, wasn't it?
It was. Proud Punani Power in your face. We're gonna slam it down, squeeze it, squat down on it. Beep, 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 beep. That was like the finale.
Wow, quite a...
They couldn't take it. They couldn't handle it.
Like an immersive experience.
Yeah.
The Telegraph described it as absolute dog shit. It closed after 3 performances. It just didn't make any money.
But that's not what it was for. It was to get the message out there.
Message of get your own pepperoni.
Yeah. And shove it up your pizza.
Following this, you really picked things back up. You bounced back with a #1 book. So huge congratulations. #1 book is brilliant.
Thank you.
What was the book called?
It was called Live Out Loud.
Live Out Loud, which was the #1 erotic fiction book
Yes.
from last year. I've actually got a copy of it here. So here it is.
Wow, that is, look at that there.
Tell us a bit about the main character. Who does the story focus around?
A woman named Henrietta.
Henrietta. What happens to Henrietta? What's her?
She meets a fella named Jacques.
So Live Out Loud is the book, and
Yeah.
it does go into a few fetishes that Henrietta had. What were some of those?
She liked to make a lot of sounds. She was very inspired by animals.
Oh, right. What sort of animals did she?
Orcas.
How do they sound?
So when she was intimate, in her most intimate place, she would just unleash and release. And she just, like, something took over and these animal sounds would come out. That's why it was called Living Out Loud.
I would love you to read the bit where Jacques, for the first time, discovers that Henrietta likes doing the orca noises in an intimate moment. If you could read aloud that passage, that would be great.
Jacques gently caressed Henrietta's clavicle. And the closer he got to the larynx, he realized he hit the spot. And that's when he discovered what living out loud was really all about. And he unleashed Henrietta's orca from within. You feel the fingers run slowly down the clavicle.
Right. Clavicle's not a very erotic word, though, is it? Clavicle.
It's what got Henrietta going. The clavicle. It's very sensual.
Okay.
I mean,
Probably not the word clavicle's not very.
clavicle.
Touch my clavicle.
And then the larynx.
Orca. Look, I can see why it's number one.
Look, it's a lot.
It's a
It's
wonderful.
a lot. Treasure that.
I will. Well, I do. Okay, we're nearly done with today's Unreal Lives, Nicole. But before I let you go, we have a special surprise for you.
Okay, that's exciting.
Do you recognise this voice?
Hey up, knickknacks!
No?
No.
Okay, it's the footballer from Grimsby. It's Jem. Jem, come on in.
Hey up!
Oh.
Look at you.
All right, look at you.
Oh, you look
Here I am.
great.
Well, you haven't
You
changed.
look a little different.
She has not changed one bit. Just
Yeah.
not one bit.
Has Jem changed at all?
I don't like the freckles over time have just kind of faded, and the
That-
waves, the
yeah.
soft waves. I used to run my fingers through your hair with those soft waves, but it's still very soft.
So sweet to
And
see
it's
you,
so
love
good
of
to
your
see
life.
you.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
It's hard. Look at
you.
your
My fans,
eyes. It's
yeah.
hard when I make the connection in the eye. I see him in the eyes. He's there.
Yeah, here we are.
Oh my God! There he is.
Yeah, these are glasses.
I see you're still keeping up the old football.
Oh yeah, no, I'm still playing, you know.
Jim is
Quincy Town,
outrageous.
still
Yes,
playing there.
I see
Yeah.
that.
Still got
This
the
is
socks on.
Playing
the
right back now.
Shorts are quite short, aren't
yeah.
Huh?
That's what he used to do. He'd hit me like that all the time.
they? What were your memories of Nicole? What was the most romantic thing she ever did for you?
She was so romantic, and very often she did this thing. You won't mind me saying this, will you?
Go and just say it. Just say it.
Did this thing whereby. No, it was lovely. You know, every so often she'd come round to my house, you know, at night time, outside, and stand there in the garden serenading me. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Playing "I Will Always Love You"
Yeah.
on the saxophone.
Oh, I didn't know that you played the saxophone.
I'm sorry.
It's like a hidden talent, you know,
It's a really nice thing to do, isn't it?
the sax.
Do you know what? I feel like the best way to end today's Unreal Lives would be maybe Nicole. Would you do it for Jem one last time?
Yes.
We've got a saxophone.
You know what? He's here.
Let's do it.
He wore the whole
Bring in the saxophone.
outfit for me.
Brought me to here to break my heart.
Oh my God, look at that sax.
I feel like it would be a really nice way to end things.
Please, please.
Yes.
So
Let me
just give it a little toot, see if you get the,
toot.
see if you can get any of the any noise out of it, maybe. Got any sort of clanking around a bit.
Ouch.
Oh.
Should stay, I would only be in
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
That was the note I used to end on.
That was wonderful. Oh, that was such
I
a...
didn't think I had it in. I didn't think I had it anymore, but it's still there.
Yes,
Oh,
you
knick-knack.
definitely
It
got
is
something.
all there, Cuddle Buns.
Knick-knack.
Well, Jem, thank you for coming down.
Well, it's a pleasure.
And Nicole, thank you. It's been unreal.
It was good. I feel good. I love you. Yeah, you can't go there again.